Welcome to another episode of Minutes with Michael. And today what I want us to discuss is getting more from your internet service provider. In Jamaica, we have Flow and Digicel, which are two major internet service providers, but you have other internet service providers around the place, right? Now, this video is to help you in terms of how you deal with certain issues or how you can benefit more from the package that you have with your service provider. Also, how to deal with certain issues that may arise when you have to encounter or deal with your internet service provider. 1, know about your package and the other packages available, right? Now, the reason why you need to know about your package is because you need to know what are the benefits that comes with your particular package. If you're having one of these packages and you have a bundle, for example, something that offers internet, cable, and telephone, you need to know the minutes that are available with the telephone, and that's the landline. You need to know what comes in terms of the speed with your internet, and you need to know about the different channels that comes with the cable. And some of these packages, and I'm speaking primarily about Flow. Some of these packages will come with like HBO Go or Flow Max or something like that, right? You need to know them and you need to use them to ensure that they work properly. Now, I'm going to share an experience that I have some time ago. I was paying $8,000 every month for a package, right? Now, I've been with Flow for roughly 14 years. I've had Flow for a long time, right? And I'm paying $88,000 for this package, and this package only gives me internet and cable. I didn't take out a Flow phone because I wasn't interested in the phone. Now, I was doing some work and I realized I keep having some issues with the internet. When I called Flow, you know what they told me? That I am paying, when I asked Flow about how much speed I'm running, you know what they tell me? 20 megs. 20 megs. Like, what can you do with 20 megs? So I proceeded to ask, okay, what are the other packages? Because I was told some time ago that I was running 100. They said, no, sir, you're running 20. And note this, you have the technical team, different from the customer care team, right? The customer care team tends to be persons from all over the world, whether it's Trinidad or some South American country or whatever, right? But the technical persons tend to be Jamaicans, right? And the things that the technical persons can do, the customer care persons can't do, right? And vice versa. Now, follow the story. When I asked what are the available packages, they told me about a package, right? That starts at 50 megs and it's for $3,000. Now remember, I'm paying $8,000 for a package that is running me 20 megs, 8,000, and it's an old package that I have. So I said, okay, since the starting price is 3,000 something, and that came with cable, internet, and you got some apps. They can play music like movie, HBO Go, and a Flow app or something else, right? Then I asked them, I want to run 100 megs. What's the cost for that? 6,000 something plus tax. Can you believe that? And I'm paying $8,000 for something that is giving me 20 megs. And I've been paying that for years. Now imagine something comes out and you can benefit from that. A new package come out, and I speak to Flow so many times because they have so many issues with them. And at no point in time, the customer care persons said to you, okay, sir, let me recommend this to you, right? But they don't do that. Honestly, most of them don't even care. So you need to know about your package and other packages that are available, right? 2, ensure that you use all the benefits that come with your package. And this is the reason why you need to do that. Because sometimes they will tell you that something comes with your package, and when you try it out, it doesn't work, right? So you need to ensure that if they say your package comes with HBO Go, if your package come with Flow Sports, if your package come with Curiosity TV, whatever it come with, ensure you try all of that and ensure that they are working, right? So that's another thing you need to do. Number 3, always ask your customer care representative for their ID number. They're not going to give you their full names, but sometimes they will give you the last initial of the name, or you can ask them for your ID number. And why is that? If something bad occurs, right, or you having a major issue and you want to write to Flow or Digital or wherever, at least if you get the ID number, you can refer to a particular person that you had your service encounter with. Because trust me, a lot of the times you have to deal with these persons, their customer service is awful, right? And what makes the customer service awful is not just their approach, For me, customer service is knowing about your product, right? And a lot of times they don't know about your product, the product that they sell, right? So you call or you go through several customer care representatives and get several different answers for a particular question you have, right? So when you get your ID number, the customer care ID number, at least if you need to write to Flow, you have somebody that you're referring to say that I spoke with this person and this is the ID number, right? So if you speak to Anthony, at least you can say Anthony number is XYZ, whatever. So always get the ID number. Number 4, ask for a report number. And guys, this is important, right? I've had an encounter where I called my service provider and I made a report about something. And when I called back another time, because I realized the issue is not being resolved, they're saying that nothing is put on the system for me. And then they asked me, did you get a report number? And I was like, no. No, the customer care representative will tell you that they report something and they didn't. Trust me. They will say that and they don't. So here what you do, get a report number. I mean, I have even been in cases where the report number that I got is incorrect. And usually the report number, I believe, start with SR, right? But I know that the person was giving me a wrong number because it didn't start with any alphabet. He just made up a number and I said, what kind of number is this? Right? Are you sure this is a report number? And he said, yes. And then when I called back, no report was made. So I had several encounters with these people, right? So ensure you ask for a report number. When you get a report number, then at least you can guarantee that the report was sent out. Number 5? I think on number 5. Number 5, right? Find out if your report that is made is a fault report or a work order, right? Find out if the report that is made is a fault report or a work order. Now, the difference, I believe, a fault report is when you're having an issue with something and somebody needs to come and resolve this. And a work order is, let's say, you want a different modem or you want a different cable box, right? Then the work order will be sent to whomever, and then they will get this work order and they'll bring a new box to you or, a new internet modem or whatever. So you need to know, because that can be a major issue as well. I mean, guys, you have no idea how many issues I've had with my internet service provider. So I'm just sharing this thing with you so that you don't go through the same issues I've had to go through. And this took me hours. All of this that I'm sharing with you took hours, right? So instead of going through all of this or learning all of this, at least learn from my experience. So when you find out, you ask them if it's on work order, as I said before. If, let's say, something is wrong with your modem, right? Or something is wrong with your cable box and it needs to be replaced, a work order will be sent out so somebody can come and sort it out, right? However, if it's a fault report, it's something that is possibly be done internally, and they will just do them checks and whatever, and then take forever for call it back, if they do, because several times I've had to deal with persons and they said that, okay, I'm going to get somebody to call you back in an hour. Nobody call you back. Nobody calls you back in an hour. Nobody calls you back at all. Right? So you need to find out. And I'm just going to give you a bonus tip. Right? Now, if you're going to take out cable with Flow and you have a 4K TV, please note that that box is not compatible. The box that they're currently using for cable is not completely compatible with the 4K TV, and you're going to have to get a particular type of cord to connect the box to the TV, some RC, some cord. You have to get that particular cord to connect to your TV, because if you don't do that, you will not get any sound at all when you're watching the cable. All right, so guys, that is just some information that I want to leave with you so that you don't go through the same issues that I have gone through. So you can like, you can subscribe, you can share, please. And also remember to check your notification bell, right? You have to activate your notification bell to know when I'm sending out more videos. And I'll be sending out a lot more videos of this nature, right? Based on a lot of the experience I have had, so that the mistakes that I have made, you don't have to make them. And some of the experience I had to go through, you don't have to go through them. All right. So thank you for spending some time with me. And I hope to see you in the next episode of Minutes with Michael. Thank you.